Welcome to the St Serf's News. I'm Jessica.
I'm Harris.
And I'm Jack. We're almost at the end of our first term of this new school year, and there has been lots going on at St Serf's.
We've had a whole school focus on writing recounts this term. Harris has been finding out what makes a great recount.
A recount is a piece of writing about something that has happened in the past and is being retold. A recount can be personal when you write about an event that you were part of. You could also write a recount of a story you recently read, or something you have watched or heard. Tips for a great recount are always written in chronological order. That means to recall the events in the order they happened. You can use keywords to start new paragraphs, such as first, then, next, later, after, finally. As with all writing, check it makes sense and that you have included all the important details.
We caught up with Ella from P4, who has written a great example of a recount based on a short film she watched in class.
The Lighthouse Retold by Ella Roche Morgan. One stormy night in a small village on a high cliff in Ireland, at midnight a lighthouse shone and spread its light. Inside the lighthouse was a grumpy old lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse keeper was writing down on a piece of paper. People down at the village were having a small party. They were making much noise. The lighthouse keeper shut his window so he could write in peace. Suddenly, the lighthouse light stopped. Also, the window blew back open and the wind blew out the candle and the cheering down at the village stopped. The lighthouse keeper stood up to try and see what had happened, but it was very dark and the lighthouse keeper fell backwards. Then he found his lantern and turned it on so he could see. Next, the lighthouse keeper ran upstairs and saw that the big light was not working. However, the lighthouse keeper heard a strange noise. He looked out the window and saw a ship headed for the rocks. The lighthouse keeper was stressed. He picked up the big lantern to see if he could fix it. But then the lighthouse keeper tripped over the small lantern. After he got up from his fall, the lighthouse keeper saw the big lantern smashed to pieces. He was thinking about the people on the boat. Then he saw a strange light outside. The lighthouse keeper ran downstairs and opened the door. The lighthouse keeper was so shocked because the villagers came down to help with their lanterns. The boat missed the rocks and the lighthouse keeper felt warm inside and happy. The end.
Our P7 pupils recently went skiing for the first time. Here's Ali and Lucy to share their experience.
Recently, Primary 7s went skiing. Wednesday before we went skiing, we had to get measured and seen what boots we needed to get. We had to wear joggies and we had to wear a waterproof jacket and we had to get gloves and long socks.
Once we got there, we got our skis on, then we went outside, we went in a circle, we went down a little hill, and then we had to figure out how to get up the hill going sideways.
Next, we learnt how to go up a bigger hill and to go down it. To go down it, to slow ourselves down, we had to put our feet into an arrow or a point shape so that when we got down to the bottom we wouldn't fall or hurt ourselves.
Before I went, I felt scared and nervous, but when I was going down the hill, it was a lot easier than I thought. At the end of it, I got bruises on my shins from the boots, but it was a lot of fun.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you exciting new information about sports clubs. We have P4 to 7 rugby on Friday lunchtime. We have P1 to 3 dodgeball on Wednesday. We need as many people as we can, so please sign up on Class Dojo now. Back to you.
There will be lots of fun things happening next term in the run up to Christmas, and the St Serf's News team will be here to share them with you.
For now, that's all from us. Goodbye.